very good golf course there.
It's an 18-hole and a 9-hole. No, it is. It's got an excellent reputation.
Sure.
Yeah. This is Bedingfield's house. It's the old oak tree, Sarah.
Yeah.
It's sad, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it is.
It makes me sad. It does. And then go down some. It's a bank field. I mean, they were big fields. That was a little field, that one on the right hand side. But this was all.
You had the drainage problem in the lower field.
Dolbury.
We'll film Jeff in a minute, will you?
Yeah, we won't be home yet.
You need the view, the whole.
You're going to attempt to meet us here?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Out here?
no.
You're-
Meet us, literally. There's competition in the office to see who can hold their black.
There's a ski slope there, look.
Laces and everything.
Where's the ski slope?
Shed.
Was the telephone box there? Does anybody actually live in the house? Yeah.
The apex roof there was bank. Where it stops between there, that was the bathroom.
So I used to have 60 or 70 guinea pigs in there.
What were their names?
Weekend.
Yeah, I divided it in the middle. Half was females and half were males. And then I used to take them out in a wheelbarrow,
And bury them.
put them in the garden.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Morris.
Crikey.
And there used to be Home Sweet Home up here, they've painted it all. They've only just done that because Mum and Dad said that was there last time.
How can?
Used to live here. I'm an ex-Burge.
How are you?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, goodness me.
Yeah, it's my parents' wedding anniversary on Saturday. That was good. That was the orchard. They've taken some of the orchard trees out. So,
There's more too, isn't there?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Goodness.
From when he was like 18 till 40, whatever he was, 8, 9.
Where's that
So it was a good childhood. Have you got the trout ponds?
You ain't
Yeah.
me getting it.
Have you got the trout ponds in, Craig?
Yeah, I do.
This was the kitchen window, Sarah, remember?
You're not filming me.
Sarah.
Bloody camera away.
Remember the kitchen
Sarah?
window?
Yeah, I do.
We used to leave it open for the cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a written on that tree.
Oh yeah, is this a tree?
Is that a tree? Allegedly.
I wonder where this is.
So come on then, Sarah. What were the rooms? Can you remember?
Right, that was the kitchen.
Yeah.
Then that was the lounge.
Yeah. Dining room.
Dining room
yeah.
lounge. And then there was the snooker room.
No. What's that window?
Look around.
I don't think it's grown at all since.
Wasn't it?
Yeah,
where the
yeah.
like tractor was
Yeah,
parked up.
yeah, yeah. And this was a
Toilet.
this actually was all there, and it used to be a cow pen actually, but it had archways. It was much nicer the way it was before. And I always dreamt that would be where I'd park my cars when I own this place,
Oh,
and there'd be steps up to the front door.
you have to bet.
I had all this planned. They've ruined it.
Hello. Hello, you alright? So they're fancy a phone number, I think. Yeah, so little bits of snippets, so they're going to be doing all the different things.
Must be those stairs there.
Where the Emma, where the stairs were, you used to come
the
down.
back stairs. You stop here, the other side of the toilet. And then there was another staircase over here.
That'd be nice.
And then we used to have a
Frank the Filthy Flower.
He was funny. And then one day Emma and I were up in her bedroom in the summer and he said, there's a cow calving in the bottom field, so neither of us had bras on, thinking something. And we went down the bottom field in the Land Rover and the next day we were bruised.
Oh, alright. Go and fetch the cows, Sarah. Okay, yeah. You can see, you can come up here if you like.
Bollard.
The fish.
A cone.
Fish.
Okay.
A cone, yeah.
That's easy though.
Is it?
Not much of a challenge.
And we got to drive home with it on your roof. And we got to film it on your roof going home.
Okay.
Yeah?
You're quite happy to go and steal things in Vermont. Where are we?
We are in the Tandoori Masala in World, which is near Weston-super-Mare, which is a very nice Indian takeaway come restaurant.
What are you going to have?
I'm going to have the lot.
Everything.
The lot and a nice pint of Kingfisher.
Really?
And it's bloody lovely.
Have you decided what you want yet, Sarah?
Yes, I'm going to have the chicken tikka masala.
Oh, okay. So
Half
the
chips, half rice, 2 naans with a
side.
car.
Keto rice. And I'm looking for a naan bread, but I can't find it. So, oh, is it keema naan? Is that the one, keema naan?
I should say it's stuffed.
Here it is, keema naan. Or is it Peshwari? Is that the one you wanted?
No, I just want a paratha. Now, Jeff, explain to the camera what you're having.
Yeah, in this,
very difficult.
In this Indian restaurant.
I've come to an Indian restaurant and I've asked for English food, and the best they can do is chicken and chips. So I am having chicken and the chips. I'm going mad.
Is that fresh chicken, i.e. with feathers all about?
And then later on when we come out, you'll be going next door to the fish and chips.
Yeah, you'll be having a McDonald's on the drive from the way.
I will.
Oh dear. That's very funny. Isn't it, honey?
That's alms houses there.
Okay. Hi, Suzanne.
Who's it?
Suzanne.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Are we on?
We're on.
We are. Okay.
It's anniversary day at the Burgers.
Alright.
Here you are, man. Just a little something.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, here is she.
What do I say? Cool.
No, you open it.
Yeah, let me just open this a minute. Oh,
Who's
it's a
that
check.
one?
Don't know. Oh, it's a voucher, is it? Oh, there's two later on, don't there?
Open your other little box a minute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'd love to have seen you wrapping this.
Difficult.
It's jewellery. Oh, how do you know it's going to fit? You're going to be lucky.
You try it. Perfect.
It won't. Small finger.
Too small?
Yes, too small.
Well, it can be altered. There was a chance I had to take. I mean, they said just bring it in and alter it. What are they going to do to alter it?
That's pretty. Is it rubies and diamonds? That's lovely.
Yeah, but it's
Close up.
I don't know whether you're going to be able to get that
Well,
to
take a
fit.
film of it.
Wow, that
there.
is pretty actually.
That's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Wow, well that's
We
lovely.
can alter that. They will alter the fixing because she said it's going to be very difficult to get the right size without bringing your finger in.
Yeah.
I said, well, she'd miss it if I
Why
brought one
did-
in for the day.
Oh, you should have got Angela to do it or somebody.
I did.
Sizen, I know I
She
am.
said, oh, it'll fit perfect.
Did she? With it on her finger.
No, she said, well, it's too big, too
Can you
small.
wear it on your little finger tonight?
She said it's a lot too
I
small.
lose it, I think.
No,
Let me have a
you
look.
won't.
What
You'll
do
be
you
too
think?
conscious of it.
Is it nice?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Beautiful.
What is it?
It's pretty.
What is it?
I don't know.
No, what's the
Yeah.
stones?
Is it garnets or it's not rubies?
Rubies,
Is it rubies?
rubies,
Ah.
and diamonds.
Oh.
It's very pretty. That's lovely.
Yeah.
That's lovely. It's
And
nice and
I chose
perfect.
that one because it wasn't too thick to go against your other ones.
Oh, I won't wear it with that one. I should wear it on there.
Mm-hmm.
And that finger is thick, I know, because I broke it one time.
But he'll make
Do
it
you want to wear it
bigger.
on that little finger tonight? On your right hand? Yeah. That's lovely. That's very
A few
pretty.
more, you'll have knuckle duster.
That's a very pretty ring.
Hmm. Thank you.
Very nice. Did you see?
It up.
Got it?
Put it in the top. Put it in this chair.
Got it?
What have we got in the background? Nothing. Any? We don't want.
Ben,
Oh, that's good.
curiosity. Right.
Do you want me to come over here? God.
It's Waterford Crystal.
Oh, this is a glass.
Oh, she's naughty, isn't she? Oh, I see. Is it a decanter as well? It's two big red wine glasses,
Oh, that's
isn't
nice.
it?
Oh gosh, that's nice.
Beautiful.
Oh, those are beautiful.
They won't bring the dishwasher.
Better not.
Well, now I see why they said don't drop them.
Mm.
I bet, I was wondering what that is, decanter, I would think, isn't it? They're lovely, aren't they?
Mm.
Time to open up the next one.
No, they're going to Dubai. She said that place to broke by gold.
Well, diamonds in South Africa.
No, we're only kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a decanter, isn't it? But she's heavy.
Must be a heavy object. A box in another box.
Box in a box.
What is that?
Put your knife down.
You don't need that.
Oh, that's plenty. Oh, naughty. This is the stopper, it's a decanter.
You open the bottom
That's
one.
the stopper.
It's getting smaller and smaller by the minute.
Stopper.
Oh, isn't that
Oh,
beautiful?
I say.
That's lovely.
God,
That
what
way.
are they
That
doing?
way. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, that is nice. That's a lovely gift.
This isn't it?
Dad
Very
actually
nice
bought
of
that.
Very naughty.
That's
Oh,
really
that's
nice.
really nice.
Beautiful.
There's something
The
we
post
not
office.
Is that's Waterford as well? isn't
over
it?
2 centuries. The town Waterford
It's good for
has
a
produced
perfume.
finest crystals. In 1783, the brothers George and William Penrose
Made in Poland, Emma.
founded the
Poland.
Waterford Glass
Yeah, they make in
House
Poland now.
in the ancient Viking city of Waterford.
It's beautiful.
Never remember on this
We went to Waterford, didn't we? That little thing holds all that, can you? No. No.
Back in our room. In the wardrobe where you got it out. There's a turkey as well. It's okay. Alright. Don't drop it. Camera. Hold on tight.
Don't tell them what it is, though.
No, don't tell them. Let them open it.
Just a second. Come on in.
Happy anniversary.
This is from us, Stuart and us.
From the three of us.
Thank you very much. Shall I open it?
Yes.
Oh,
Here we go.
thank you.
Thank you. That's for you.
Does it matter which way up?
No, not
No.
really.
I've not done the envelope.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
it's having the igniter.
Oh, it's a camera.
Got a hole in the butter.
Digital camera. Is it?
What kind of?
But there's something else we need to learn to
Well,
do.
just open it and you'll see what it is then.
Well, I've guessed what it is, but
No, you haven't. It's just a cheap box I got.
It's a digital camera, isn't it?
Keep going, just pull it out.
Well, I've got to learn to use it, haven't I?
No, you can both learn to use that. Keep going.
What did you say?
Thank you very much.
So now you can record
Oh, that's
South
fantastic.
Africa.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Wow.
You're very welcome.
If you want to use it tonight, it's charged up. There's the films. You can.
Well, I don't know how to use it.
Oh, I'll show
Can
you.
I give you a quick run over?
No, I can't go with taking pictures, can I?
No, not really.
Video
Don't worry then.
That's very nice. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
All,
Thank
So
you.
Ben wants to read something to you quick.
Oh.
What's that? Or have you still given up?
Stuart! Off
I
you go,
haven't got
Ben.
my glasses. Can you read it?
Listen.
Ruby anniversary. God bless you with a marriage that is special as can be, for you've been married 40 years on this anniversary. 40 years of caring since the day you said I do. 40 years of dreaming dreams and watching them come true. So hang this in a special place as a reminder of this day, and remember that you're special and loved more than words can say.
Thanks,
Well done, Ben.
Thank you. It's lovely. Thank you.
How are you getting there?
very nice.
They're staying up there.
So how things with you?
You just gotta give up and give sometimes. Yes, you are. See you later
Very good, very good. On my reserve.
Actually, Craig, it'd be a good idea.
I'll leave you there. Sorry? I don't want to spit it on the camera. That'd be the worst thing in the world.
Right, we ready?
Ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll shortly be having some speeches, and I'll introduce the speakers. But the first thing to do is for Mum and Dad, Barbara and Theodore, to please, if you get up and cut the cake. We're hungry.
Couple of cheers. Yeah.
Let's take the top one off.
Ooh.
Well, that's close. Aha.
Okay.
Oh, you want?
Sorry.
Which side do you want to be?
This is fine.
Come on, then. Drop it. Yeah. Fine job, yeah. Okay. Are you ready, Ben? And again.
Put your hands on this.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you. Right?
Right, okay. Oh, sorry.
there's not going to be a big Ladies and gentlemen, we've got two speakers. Sam, I think virtually everyone in the room will know. One or two of you won't. You will have noticed Craig. He's a fairly big fellow. He's my brother-in-law, and he's here from South Africa via France, Belgium, London, Hawaii, San Francisco, back to Washington, back to San Francisco, then here. So he's a fairly well-travelled chap. As a consequence, he's picked up a fairly unusual accent along the way. So we've got some interpreting software. He's in software, so there are earphones if anybody needs an English translation. For Uncle Cyril, who probably won't work the earphones too well, I'll do it. Or but first of all, we're going to have Craig, who of course is going to extol the virtues of my parents. He's not known them long enough to know all the stories, but so he can extol virtue very well. Afterwards, we're going to have Sam, who 40 years ago today was the best man. There's obviously a great deal more competition these days, but we're going to carry on in this old role. And then we're going to move on fairly quickly. How's the book doing? Ben? Theophilus. Right, how are we doing with the book? What tables haven't done the book?
That's going to be number 7.
Okay.
7 and 8.
Drive them on, boys. We're going to try and move it on fairly quickly. We won't be too lengthy or too boring in the speeches, because there's a DJ or a band or something outside that want to get on, and I'm sure everybody like to have a nice dance. So at this stage, I'm just going to hand over to my brother-in-law, Craig.
I feel like a little bit like a deer in headlights right now. You guys out there. Theodore's asked me to say a few words tonight. We'll keep it short. I know speech should be like a lady's dress. Long enough to cover the subject, but short enough to be interesting. I first met Theodore and Barbara when Emma and I visited London in 1992. We were living in France at the time. We came back and met with them. Since then, they visit us pretty much in many, many different places that we've lived. We've had some terrific adventures together. Together we've drunk beer at the foot of the Matterhorn, on the edge of the Grand Canyon, from LA to Brussels, south of France to Las Vegas. We visited the red light district in Amsterdam. Stories about that. And we swanned about the Caribbean as well. We've had a tremendous time together. To say I was lucky to marry into this marvellous family is an understatement. A finer couple you could not hope to meet. There have been marvellous grandparents to Ben and a great support for both Emma and I. I could be standing up here telling you all sorts of mother-in-law jokes, but they don't really apply to Barbara. They both have a great relationship with my parents. We all get on very well, and the time we spend together is always fun and full of adventure. Theodore and I both enjoy the odd pint, glass of wine, bottle of whiskey, another few pints, a couple more glasses of wine, some port, and then falling asleep on the couch in front of the TV. Anyway, I promise this will be short. So just to finish, I'm sure you'll all agree with me that tonight we're celebrating the ruby anniversary of two of the most wonderful people we know. May their happiness continue for many, many years to come. Barbara, Theodore, both Emma, I, and Ben, of course my son in the corner there. We love you very much, and we're really looking forward to your next visit to California to come see us there. So now, that's all I wanted to say. I think the next person to speak is the only man to have shared a bath with Barbara with Theodore. Only man I know to have shared a bath with Theodore. Thanks, folks.
Thank you, Craig, for those enlightening words. Theodore and Barbara, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't seem like 40 years ago that I was given a speech as best man at Theo and Barb's wedding. on March the 1st, 1963, there was still snow on the ground then. I expect some of you were there to remember it. After a very hard winter coming around. Anyway, on that day, I remember very clearly I was waiting at the church with Theo for Barbara to arrive. After about 5 minutes, we thought, oh well, all brides are allowed to be late, so we didn't take too much notice of it. After about 10 minutes, everyone was starting to get a little bit jittery, and Theo and myself, we could have done with another drink actually, a good stiff one. After about 15 minutes, we just didn't know what to think. Then, luckily enough, a message got through to us that the wedding cars, they hadn't turned up on the morning, as they should have. Thank God for mobile telephones nowadays. But all was not lost. Thanks to 2 of the groomsmen, that was Cyril Simmons and Arthur Stitch, they went back to Park Farm to collect the bride and bridesmaids. They readily made their cars available to get them to the church, although not quite on time. After that, the wedding went very smoothly. Now, I could tell you many tales of when Theodore and Barbara were courting, but it would take too long, and I was sworn to secrecy. Although, as younger brother, several times I was asked to go out with Theodore and Barbara. Chaperone, I think I was, although I was younger brother. They took me to all sorts of places. They took me to the motor show in London one year, and we went up there, and lovely day at the motor show, and they decided to take us, we'd go to a theatre in the evening to see a show. So we go to this, the Savoy, I believe it was, wasn't it, Barbara? Mm-hmm. We went to the Savoy, and we went in, watched this show, which wasn't very brilliant, but I don't know why, but our seats were way up in the gods, and it was so steep, if you stood up, you almost thought you were going to fall back down. But as I said, there was many, many times that I went out with Theodore and Barbara when I was a young man, so there's lots of things. As a brother, I could have used some of them, I suppose, in my tales to my advantage, so I never did. So. Anyway, after their honeymoon, they made their home at Brinsey Farm, Congsbury, where they soon produced 2 offsprings, namely Stuart and Emma. They carried on farming there until their semi-retirement in 1987, and moved to Clewer. And after that, in 1999, they then moved to Brent Knoll, where I think Theo now has retired. I'm not quite sure at times, but so, they are very proud of their grandson Ben, who lives in America with Emma and Craig, and it is so good that they were able to be here for this happy occasion. Now, Theo and Barbara, I'd like to thank you for inviting me to say a few words this evening, and hope you invite me to the next one. And I will leave you with one little thought. All marriages are happy. It's the living together afterwards that causes all the trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to be upstanding and we'll drink a toast to Theodore and Barbara. To Theodore and Barbara.
Mum and Dad.
Right, let's say something.
Right.
Yeah.
He doesn't need any introduction, go on.
His heart's going.
Get the card. My wife tonight. That's a good one. Wishing you win again. And a four. Pardon? You did it well. Oh, I can cut some of those. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, relatives,
No gate crushers? No. Now, Emma wrote this out for me this afternoon a bit quickly. And it says here, stand up. if still can. I managed that one. Now, Barbara and myself would like to welcome everybody to this evening. I'm pleased to see everybody here. And many of you have come great distances, as you've just heard. Emma, Craig, Ben, South Africa.
No, California.
California and Devon, London. There's lots of people from London here. Glad to see you all here. Devon, Cornwall, Wales, and even somebody's just come in from New Zealand to be here. And I'm very pleased to see you all here this evening. And I also would like to say thank you. I know Sam's already done it, but thank you, Arthur and Cyril, for helping out on the day 40 years ago, because I don't know, I might have gone home. Well done. You know, I don't know, a lot of you you know that we went to Ireland for our honeymoon. And great, we arrived in aeroplane, taxi to the hotel, posh hotel, very nice. And out came this guy dressed up in his livery and hat. He wanted my suitcases. I wasn't having that. To carry them 20 yards, I don't think you want to have a crown to do that. So I thought, going in, I thought, if I'd had a half a crown for every bale of hay, I'd take it. I could have bought the hotel. But anyway, we had a lovely dinner. Things went well till we went to bed. Anybody that knows me, and Michael over there, he knows when we're away together, I'm in the bathroom, I'm into bed. That's me, straight in. This particular night, I was quicker than that. But between the bathroom door and the bed was this great ornate chair with legs, you know, with brass knobs on the end. Well, my foot collided with one. Did I wake up next morning with a sore toe? But everything went tickety-boo, and the honeymoon went lovely. By the way, the chap did get his half a crown at the end of the week. And going back, we came back to Brinsey Farm, as Sam said, and at the end of the week, the old cupboard was looking a bit bare. Barbara says to me, we need a few groceries, a few things. I took out a £5 note out of my pocket, gave it to her. And she looks at me and she thought, well, she said, who's going to eat, you or me? But I would like to thank Barbara for the 40 years looking after me, and Emma and Stuart bringing them up, looking after us. And you know, I'd only be half the man today I am today. Yeah, thank you very much. And I think I got to. Thank you. Just a little bit. Yes, I'm going to pass it round to take it. I really ought to hide it, but I haven't What's that, Ben? Good question. That's all I'm going to
read the
stand up and bore you with now. But,
on it now. Oh, well, you've got to read it.
we'll take that off. I would say I'd like you to just enjoy yourselves. There's some music coming on shortly. And nice to see you all here. Have a good evening. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you very much.
Great, but Stuart hasn't read that. Read
Very arty, but not plaster.
Everyone else now.
Oh, I see. So you know it.
Oh, well, yeah, I think we do.
I sent Stan to gather it up in 2 hands. Look what she does.
System smiles
No. You know you've been watching Stuart bang with his gavel. If he does it again, please do not nod your heads because you want to finish up at the hotel.
Yeah, well, I knew you'd say that, so I haven't played the rest of the game. That's why you say
I don't think we had any after Boxing Day, did we?
No, you could well be right. Yeah.
I mean, it was just the wind.
You're over there.
Over at Mater's, do you
I stayed on.
Oh, really? So he's like,
Angela.
Provincial officer now.
The children laughed at her with her English. They were our neighbours at the last house. And I've known her
Nice to meet you.
since fine.
How you doing?
Once in every lifetime, come to love like this.
Moving where? To another country?
No, to France.
Oh, all right.
We might go back in June.
Oh, in the Scandinavian. Okay.
Yes.
We have to have this Wimbledon night out before June.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Well, because they may be moving back to France.
Have you got a pen?
A pen? Yeah, but writing's the trouble.
Go. What have we got?
It's the Toffee Lumpy Mumpy, which is like a
choux pastry, is it?
Sponge base with like chocolate pieces, toffee mousse, and like a cream. We've got lemon tarts, banoffee pie, homemade sherry trophy. We've got a piece of chocolate for people. Does anyone please? We've got fresh beet salad, it's got egg custard.
Egg custard. All right.
Oh, there you go.
The on the left, that's egg custard.
Yeah, that's egg custard.
That's like flan, like you know the mix.
I will go for that one.
Can I just turn that top one round so I can...
English trifle.
And yes.